Hello, everyone. Hopefully my key commands work. Looks like they do. I brought the laptop down to my desk this time, so I'm not going to be looking up like this while I'm reading the chat. I should almost move it back. It's kind of unsatisfying.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm in the camera. I'm in the shot.
I set up another microphone behind me, and I'm going to try and do some stuff with that. Wish I could hear my own voice. Let me see if I can do so. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Sorry. All right. I'm going to make an Instagram post. I forgot to do it. Let's see how weird this is. Let's turn this up. All right. I'm going to do an Instagram post filming. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let me try that again. I need to look here, but film there. Can everybody hear my voice afterwards? Okay, let me mute that. All right. Okay, that one's good. I'll just post that. So for OBS, I have to run the mics in mono, but once it's recorded into the program, you'll be able to hear what I'm trying to do today. Live, swipe up. These are getting more and more lazy the more I do this. I love this t-shirt, but not because of the text on it, but because of the material. All right, that works. Let me share that. All right, so let me show you what I'm trying to do right away, because it's probably gonna not work at first. Let's set things up. Okay, I definitely have to move this first. Oh, okay, this mic's working too. I haven't what?
Posted.
I didn't post it. All right, I'm good. Today is pretty relaxing. I did. It says shared.
Well, it's not.
It totally is.
Is it posted?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's it.
Okay, it is. Okay, so both these mics are on, but they're in mono for now. Why don't I just switch it in OBS, and then you guys can hear right away. Okay, there we go. Is it working? It's working. Just from the one comment. Okay, and then over here. I wonder if anybody's done this before on stream. It's probably very likely, but it's also likely that no one's set up two mics before. Okay, so I need to pick a good place. How's this? Okay, so if I'm just talking here, it's horrifying. Let me. Oh, definitely people have done Twitch ASMR, now that I think about it. They're both in cardioid. Cardoid. Cardoid? Cardioid? So, I also have this Bluetooth speaker, and I can plug it into the headphone out. And I thought it would be cool. I had this idea. I need to stop talking from the side. I had the idea of making a song and mixing it, but playing a lot of the parts through. Let me just put that on the floor. All right, so playing it through the speaker. Like, is it working? I have to turn this on.
Battery high.
Whoa. Oh boy, I don't know how loud that was. I have the input enabled. Why is that happening? Why am I trying to talk into the speaker? I'm sorry, I should have tested this before. Okay, what's going on? Why? Oh, because I have mix on. Okay. There we go. It's definitely... OBS is compressing it. I could turn that off too, but I don't think you'd be able to hear me very well. Is there still echo? I wonder, I need to think about why there's echo. How many people are experiencing like an echo? Right, the speakers are like, okay, let me think. Oh, it's playing out of, right, because you can hear Ableton audio and not just the mic audio. Okay, that's because it's playing both at the same time, but once I record it, for instance, and then I play this, let me switch to the camera. So now if I just play this and just turn off the speaker. That works, right? Or works better? Okay, so yeah, it would be a little. I guess I could hotkey the input so you don't experience that, but it should work after I record it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just start writing an idea and then using this and see how it goes. There's a lot of switching because I should have a headphone splitter, but I don't. Oh, maybe I could run headphone out of my amplifier. Yeah, that's a good idea. Except I need another headphone jack. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. Sorry if you can't hear me. I keep forgetting that there's like the worst microphone setup for this. Okay, this is always the confusing part. Use the headphone out here. This jack is so bad. I bought a pack of like 10 of these things and they're all broken. So bad. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work. I need to find another one. But I don't want to look for it, so I'm just gonna go back to what I was gonna do, which was switch between the two. Okay, now I'm getting more and more confused. Okay, my amplifier's on. I need to turn that off. So the problem now is that I'm only in one of your ears, so I have to keep going back and changing that. All right, that should be okay. Can't you just turn off? I can always down mix this to mono. Oh, it's this one. There we go. To be honest, just experimenting with mic placement, I find that sometimes if the mics are the distance that the ears are, it's not as significant as an effect as if you have like one facing down for some reason, and then you can get like height and there's really no explanation. But some of the audio demos from those 3D binaural heads, they're not too impressive to me. I don't know. Some of them are. All right, so let's just start working on something. I'm going to keep the mics in mono so that it's not annoying for the time being, because I'm just going to be talking into one of your ears. I have a couple 3D stuff that I've recorded, like this is just with like 2 iPhones, I think. It's not too great. I think I did this with 2 iPhones. And this is a thing I did a while ago that I remembered today that I like the idea of. Using the Bluetooth speaker. So let's just start an idea. If you want to send in some suggestions for ideas that would work well in kind of a weird stereo setting. Yeah, I did like what stereo stuff, but with 2 different matching mics. One was like a 57 and one was just this like cheap Sennheiser I had. Too long, had a marble in it. That I just used a recording from Freesound and processed it so it was in stereo. I think I think the first thing I'm going to do is take a song that I'm already working on and just play each part through the speakers and see how it sounds. Another cool idea was you could take the entire mix down of the song and have it just like shoot away from the headphones. So have like the normal song playing, and then I'm going to try that first, actually. That sounds more interesting to me. Maybe this is not the right one to do it with. Let me just find an idea I have that will work. Okay, I'll use this thing I made on stream like a week ago. Oh, and for people watching that have struggled with the this stuff with like Vox and Go recorder, I found what's it called? It's over here. voice meter, and this is so cool. You can send multiple outs and set the inputs and send Ableton to this program. That's really cool. All right, so I'm going to put this through the speaker again. This is so confusing where any of the inputs are. Okay, so I'm going to play it and record it at the same time. I might have to turn this down before I blast all of the ears out. Okay, I'm going to bring it closer to the mics and tell me if it gets too loud. I'm so confused. All right. It takes me so long to process where the inputs are and the outputs. So bear with me. Okay. Okay, I might have to turn it up actually. It should be a mono in Discord because I don't want to have to keep switching them back and forth. Okay, so now I have this is such a stupid setup. All right, I have 2 recordings. I'm gonna first match up the transients. Okay, so here I think is around where I want it to change. So that's weird. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, I did it right. Okay, so and then just fade the ins and outs. I'll turn this one up a bit. And then this one just has a bit of a different EQ to it. It also has like my girlfriend typing in it. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a bit impractical, but it might be cool for something a little more intro-y or something. I guess I could fade it a little better. I don't know how to make the effect more extreme. I guess I could layer another. Oh boy. That shouldn't sound good in Discord. or not Discord. Oh my god, this is so disorienting. There's something about hearing your own voice a bit too late. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Let's add some more layers to this. I have an idea. Bear with me. I need to... Alright, I want to add a sound to this sound, but I don't want to climb over there, so I'm just going to flip the channels. Actually, I have a macro for... Okay, that should work now, so there's no echo. Is that right? But it should be in stereo, so a bit annoying. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I just want to talk over here. This song is sick. Okay, now. Okay, I figured it out. So, I'm gonna flip the channels. This song is sick. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. I can't remember if my mic's on or not. That's not a good sign. Okay, I need to check and remember. Off, on. This song is sick. I like it. It's kind of corny. This song is sick. Alright, I'm gonna add one more layer, one more ASMR layer. Just to, I don't know. I have an idea. Okay, let's do this. This song is sick. This song is sick. I love the tongue click. This song is sick. All right, it's a start. I'm gonna add one more layer and then I'm done. This song is sick. This song is sick. All right, I'm gonna play it from a bit before. This song is sick. All right, I'm gonna move on now. And I'm gonna talk here so I don't drive everyone crazy. Perfect. It's not David's tea. Oh, does this have my address on it? No.
T5er.
Well, one of them I stamped my address on because I got a stamper. All right. So I've got this song. I need to do something about... All right. So I got this song. Ah! Sorry. I think it's a buffer size thing. Perfect. Oh, you can't hear me. Perfect. I don't know how to fix this. Let me think. Step one. Step one is. How's that? It's the wrong. Okay. Let's put them together. Okay. There we go. All right. So I need to shut this down for now, but I don't know how. So I'll set it to. I can't just click anyone. Okay. I need to exit this, so you won't be able to hear me for a second. And we're back, except my voice is way out of line with my real voice. Okay, so I think you should hear me in mono now. Is that right? I'm gonna get a hang of this. Get the hang of this. Hopefully this plays properly though. Okay, sweet. I don't know if I've played this over stream yet or not. So I'm gonna try and make this stereo. Let's start with the drum loop. I think that'll be the easiest. All right. I'm not sure about this song. It's kind of like a bit hard to turn into a full song for some reason. Oh boy, I had a collision. Sorry for your ears. Now, I don't know where to place this. If there's going to be echo. That. Okay, so let's see how that sounds. Oh, I can't hear unless I put my headphones back in. This might be the worst idea I've ever had. There's some delay for sure, a lot. Let's turn it right up. Can you imagine if the whole drum track was like that? Yeah, I don't know. If I had a really nice speaker and had just like placed it in one place, you could almost like mix the whole track in stereo. It would just sound kind of bad. All right, so this time I'm gonna try again, except I'm just going to hold it in one place. All right, now I have to fix this again. I'm getting the hang of this. Turn it up. Interesting. One thing you can do is, if you're just using two mics like this, is put a book in between them, and that helps with the effect, but weird. I could almost mix it. I wonder what that would sound like. This is off, and then on. That's cool. Especially if it was blended a bit better. Whoa. This is so strange. I wonder what happens if I put it a bit afterwards. That's a nice effect, actually. It's about the same as using a reverb plugin, but yeah, it is a bit boomy. I think someone mentioned that. If anybody watching wants to invite somebody they know to watch, I'm trying to get, I think it's supposed to be 75 viewer average for me to get this partnership applied for. But every time I stream and there's less than that, it takes me a while to get back up. That's true. I should use bots. This is cool. I like it. It's obviously a bit loud, but check it out without and with. Brought it to life using the real world. All right, I'm going to start over. I have some better ideas to try. I'm going to make a stabby arpeggio. That's good enough. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. That's not a good idea. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to try and record this and see how it sounds. Let me turn it up way more. You guys realize if I hit the mic, it would have been so painful. Let's see what we got. It's so cool that you can actually hear the Doppler effect in the recording. I wonder what happens if I slow this right down. I don't know what that was. I guess that was my face. All right, this is cool. I'm going to fix the arpeggio and try again and just do a better version of that. Because these are the worst combination of notes I've ever heard. This is so weird. Okay, I just realized it'd be so cool to layer these, so I'm going to delete the first one though, because I don't like it. Actually, that is so cool. The one that's like 3D and not 3D. That's sweet. Okay. I don't know what to do from here. I'm going to just slide this over because it's kind of a happy accident. I'm standing up for this one. Okay, let's duplicate this and kind of make a complementary set of notes. Let's try recording this second one also. I'm gonna try again. I have a better idea. I need better grip. You can clip that. transposing one of them. I'm untransposing it. Oh, I'm transposing it up. That's ridiculous. Let's go +5 on both of them then. Let's just go slightly faster. Okay, I like this. Let me fix the sound a bit. Actually, I definitely have made sounds, the sound I'm trying to make. I think mine was better already. All right, there's the good one. All right, I'm just gonna record it. I'm gonna try one more time. I think I can do better. That's nice. Ideal. Okay. Neat. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. The album comes out tonight, so I'm definitely gonna be listening to that. Let's see what I can add to this. Oh yeah, melodica would probably be better than. I'll go grab the melodica. Why not? There's so many chords all over the floor. Yeah, in 5 minutes, it'd be cool if, I mean, you guys can think now, but if you guys send over some questions that you're thinking of, production stuff, or any questions, but mostly production stuff, like how I did this or how somebody else did something, I could try and show. If, yeah, that's an idea that I had. Okay, mics are set up. The whole melodica's out of key because it was $10. but not a problem. The melodica on that track was just this pack that I found. Some guy played every note on a harmonium. Actually, it might have been something even worse than that. It might have been a harmonica sample that I put on Simpler. Alright, I have one last idea. I thought it'd be cool to play piano, but have it play out of the Bluetooth while I'm playing it and record it at the same time instead of wasting time. Maybe I'll keep it all the way over here. Might be cool. Oh, somehow I need to... I can't do it without playing the entire track. So... let me turn down everything else. Oh, that's true. I could use my actual speakers. Might sound better. And then I'll plug in my headphones. Let's record that. Okay. What happened? Did I mess that up? Wait. It's you can hear the keys. I'm just getting rid of this. Okay, I'm gonna save this and see if I can answer some technical questions for everyone. But this was Honestly, I've never done this before, so besides just testing it a while ago, and I never really got to trying anything, so I have a feeling this is going to be really cool eventually. I might do this a lot, and maybe I'll buy a better small speaker to do it with. All right, so let me turn off one of the mics. Adding excitement to songs. All right, so I'll just save this. I'm running the MacBook charger across the room. That's ridiculous. All right, so I'm going back. I think the first one was MIDI recording to try analyzing a bit how you write melodies. That one's hard. I'd say most of the melodies I write, I pencil in just slowly instead of playing them in. And I feel like I'm not so good at writing melodies. I don't know a lot about call and response and the kind of psychology behind what a melody should do. Okay, saturators. I've used harmonic plugins, but I don't know if those are saturators or not. Is that weird? Can everybody hear that? Or is that just for me? I can't tell. I use a couple. There's one from Waves that I like. This one is okay, but I usually don't use them unless I have a very specific reason to. I doubt, like, the last 3 songs probably have one in total. Adding excitement to songs. You use the words putting hooks in. Oh, I meant when I said hooks in, it's like not like hooks for a song, like songwriting, but just having an idea that I can't work on until something happens. Like I make an accident and it kind of gets fun to work on. That's more like getting my hook in the song. The synth in Slippers. Let's see. I'm going to get a copyright strike from Twitch from playing this. What was the time? 2:05. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. I think you mean the one that comes in here, right? I have to scroll down now. That one? I have the synth. I use it live. It's going to be in here. Let's see. To find this one. Okay, so I think it's this one. Okay, I'm going back up. Um, sorry, I'm so confused. Okay, best mixed song. I feel like I have a song that's really well mixed, but off of Like What, but I ruined it when I mastered it. But for me, I spent so much time in the library where it was like so quiet, and I remember just going through all the details and making sure like I think I got this one right. Like just enough brightness. I don't know how I did it. It was kind of effortless. Now I spend so much time to try and get it to sound remotely as clear as that. I don't know how I did it. I I blame the library. My favorite chord progression is I'm playing so much copyright stuff. It's ridiculous. I wonder if I'm playing such a short amount of it though that I wonder if Twitch will figure it out. This one here, I'll repitch it so Twitch can't figure it out. That's my favorite chord progression. So cool. Okay, I have to go through some more of these. I don't use compressors very much. I've used them a bit more recently. I used to use them a lot on drums. Like kicks and snare, I'd put a horrible compressor on. Like I'd put this with zero attack basically and just destroy the sample because I thought it helped with limiting later on. Now I don't care about limiting. I don't care if the song's loud, so I don't really do that. I just let the kick and snare have it. Basically, like when you do it properly, it sounds like the same volume, and so it doesn't sound like you're doing anything but helping the mastering. But in the end, it's just like changing the way that speakers throw the air, and it's not throwing enough energy. So people do that to get loud samples, but I don't think it's a good idea. Singing at the end of your face. Let's see. I don't think I am. I can definitely say I'm not. What's delete link? Wait, can someone tell me which link to delete? Is it this Pixie? Okay, I'm deleting it. I need a mod. I don't know if he's here, but he's been asking for mod for a while. I don't even know how to delete a message. Should I ban the user? Is it not a real viewer? Okay, just no one click on the link. I'll figure it out. I should do it just in case people watch the VOD. I just don't know how to do it. I'm going to accidentally click on the link.
What's happening?
I'm trying to delete a comment, but I don't know how to do it.
Which comment?
I'm sorry. It's a link. If you scroll up, don't click on it. Apparently, well, you can click on it. You're on a Mac. I guess it's not going to do anything. Okay. Moving on.
Pixie.
Yeah, that one. Can you delete it? Will you make a MIDI pack with all of scraped recording? What's scraped recording? Scrapped. I'm reading it wrong. How do you spell scraped? Would you say that simpler and massive are two primary instruments? Yes. Hardware synths, I have a Juno 106, but I think it's called a HS 60 because it's the one with the speakers on it. I've never used Serum before. My favorite Flying Lotus song is the one with, where is it? Where I think it's this one. The end of this song is so sick. I'm gonna repitch it again too. I think that's gonna help with. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, I should just put the other version of 7 a.m. on SoundCloud. Because SoundCloud's dead anyway, so I don't really care what I put up on there. When you make... Oh, I usually order black coffee if I'm at a coffee shop. That's just what I like, but also it's probably the cheapest thing. If I go to Second Cup, I don't know if there's Second Cup where most of the viewers are, but it's basically like a shitty version of Starbucks. And sometimes I'll go in there and order a banana for like $1 and sit there for like 4 hours. I guess I use Simpler and Sampler. I only use Sampler if I need to, like if Simpler doesn't have what I want it to have, like layering two sounds. The I just screwed up. I shouldn't have done it the way I did with those two songs, but Pancake Feet and Your Face Tastes Like My Happy Place connect together. They play, like if you play the album normally, it's the intro. It was just the intro for Pancake Feet at one time, but it got too long and I didn't want to take away from Pancake Feet. Favorite Fortet song? Oh, let me play my favorite Flying Lotus song. This one. Oh, wow. I love that one so much. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's the one that comes to mind. This one's really good. I can't play it. Well, this is my favorite Fortet song, or one of them. Starbucks gift card. Maybe buy a mug and use it to store things in, like pennies, if you still have pennies in your where you live. Whoa. Okay, that's crazy. I just assumed that this sounded a lot like Sam I Am, but it wasn't. That's crazy. That's so cool. I like that story. Wow. I'm very self-taught with Ableton and Pro Tools. I don't know so many basic things that are like in the episode 1 learning Ableton. Like I learned weird things that I should have known in Pro Tools and Ableton all the time. Piano, though, I've taken lessons for a long time. I haven't taken a single piano lesson in the last 2 or 3 years or more, maybe 4 years. I have an extended version of Your Face Tastes Like My Happy Place. I wonder if I can find it. What was it called? I don't know if I have the version on my computer.
I found it.
You found what?
I found the person.
Oh, you found it. Did you figure out how to delete it?
Yeah.
I love Kona Triangle. Yeah. Yeah, Violet Alturas was a complete ripoff of Kona Triangle, which is Lone and Kiever and Barras mixed together. Best way to support me is buy tickets and come to the show. Oh yeah, I definitely admit I can go through pretty much every Tennyson song. All the popular Tennyson songs I just copied somebody else. Except for there was a time when like every song was a copy of another artist, and then once people started listening, I started going, okay, people actually are like listening to my music, so I can't do this anymore. It was kind of just how I learned how to produce, was picking an artist and copying them. For anybody watching that doesn't know the Violet Alturas thing, I'll show people because I think it's pretty funny. I think what's the maybe Airlock? I'm not sure which song it is. I'll just play this one. It's pretty close. It's all really close. So this song, copying this artist. And even that applause there, I copied from a Lone song. Lone had this crazy applause in his song. I just thought it was so funny. But yeah, eventually I stopped stealing people's ideas. I still steal ideas, just it's more like single ideas and not the entire style of somebody. I do a lot, like even now, if I'm working on a track and I feel like it's not going anywhere, I'll just go to my music library and hit shuffle and take a notepad out and just write cool ideas from songs on shuffle and just go through like, 100 songs, playing little seconds of it and just being like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like clave pan to the right sounds really cool here. Or like layering, whatever. And then I'll try them in the song and that helps a lot. I'm going to try and find the happy fit. I can just load up the project file while I answer other questions. I don't think I'll ever do full hardware. I like the idea of getting into modular, but it's expensive, so I don't think I'd rather buy something else before I buy something like a modular synth. Yeah, a whistle is a percussive instrument for sure. I've seen a good amount of Adam Neely, but I don't keep up with him. I saw him at Ableton Loop when I was there, but I didn't have the nerve to talk to him because I knew he didn't know who I was. I saw Andrew Huang there, Andrew Huang, and I talked to him for a while actually. He was like pretty much exactly like his videos, like his personality was like so in front of a camera, even when you're like face to face, just trying to have a conversation. It was kind of a strange experience. And he's so busy. He like I could tell he edits all the videos himself. He was like, yeah, I don't really sleep. Where can I don't know if I have it on my computer still. I took a lot of stuff off. Why don't we do this? I'll plug in my other hard drive and load up some stuff. I hate having my computer on display. It's so weird. Let me switch it to the camera. Well, before the last version of Ableton, you couldn't put groups inside groups. And that helps a little bit. But the worst thing was it's still bad. Like you can't make mixed groups like you can in Pro Tools. Pro Tools you can create groups that don't actually group the tracks, but you can then have the group on, and when you turn up the volume, it would turn up like the 12 tracks that are in the group. Okay, let's see. This stuff's all my older. I just had to clear space, so I moved everything. So, where is... I don't know the names of any of the songs. I have to just remember when it was I was working on it. Okay, I'm looking for... Maybe I need to be... Yeah, no. This is where I need to be, but I need to go to Ableton, which I don't see. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Don't read these. I don't know what's in here. Hard beat. I should be able to find this pretty soon. Here it is. Okay, it's one of these. One of these should work. FL Studio I think was the first program I ever downloaded, even before I started using Pro Tools. I think I was like 10 or 11 or something. And I didn't get it. I just uninstalled it. I should get... I'm on the mic. All right. Let me see. It's part... I don't know how to figure out which one. Let's try this one. This was before... Oh, these are Aston mics. This one I think is called Aston Spirit. And yeah, they sent over 2 of them for me, which was so nice of them because I had no mics. I was using 2 iPhones. Which works actually really well. I have a lot of like cool recordings with 2 iPhones. I just took one the other day. Not the other day. It's like last month. But I think this... Oh, it's not in stereo. Hurry, send me more questions. I wanted to show, like, if anybody... like, I could show how I mix vocals. It's not very interesting. But I definitely have a lot of projects with all the takes in them. Favorite food? It's got to be something Japanese, I think. I like umeboshi a lot. It's like, it's such an intense experience that there's euphoria every time you eat one. And anybody that's watching doesn't know what it is. It's like a dry plum that's been soaked in like this salty, sour brine, and it's bright red. And just the thought of it makes your salivary glands like flood the bottom of your mouth. If we have some in the house, because we have to go to this market way in the mall to get them, but me and my girlfriend will like take them and sneak them into each other's mouths. And there's like this like first wave of like fear because it's such like an intense instant sensation, and then right after that it's like woo like excitement, like smiling ear to ear, enjoying this. Oh boy, where are these samples? Oh, okay. Let me make you mod. There's been some illegal activity. You're the one that wanted mod, right? That kept messaging me. Okay, I'm giving it to you. Everyone's jealous. I don't know what the benefit of being a mod is other than just having some more work to do. Alright, this is gonna glitch out my computer for sure. I'm hoping this plays. That'd be really cool. Okay, it's still buffering everything. You can change the stream title. I like that. Why don't I have a stream title, by the way? I thought I added one. There we go. It wasn't there, right? Okay. It seems like things are loading a little bit. 82%. It's going to take a while. There's a guy in Edmonton that's selling his capture card. So I'm going to go and grab it from him. Does anybody know if my 2010 MacBook can use the capture card and OBS without melting? Oh yeah. This is horrible. I might have the stuff. I might have just the bounce on the... Yeah, I have it on here. What am I doing? It's such a waste of time. What's it going to be called? At home. Nope. I'm scared about... Oh, nobody can see these. I have all the... Anything that I've bounced out since I started, basically. Maybe interlude 2? That's not playing, is it? Oh, it is? Okay, I definitely couldn't hear it. Let me plug in to my... Why did he get timed out? Okay, that's not very helpful. Where can I find this? This is taking too long. My computer's so slow. Oh, here we go. It might be in here. Bounce 1. Okay, here we go. Let's try bounce 2. No. Bounce 3. Okay, that's pancake feet. Alright, let's listen to this one. Oh, maybe this one. This one's long. Alright. It's definitely this one. I don't know what you guys think. Should I finish that one? I just hate it, so I never finished it. Okay, I'll try and work on it. Why not? I've had it for a while. It's just so annoying. It just sounded like I don't know, like an action movie. Here, I'll play an exclusive. This is not the next EP. This is the next EP. I've been working on this song. I don't want to spoil it too much. I've been working on it a lot, just making it sound less like a demo and more like a song.
I showed you what you want to see. I couldn't be the rest of me, 'cause I didn't want to break your heart tonight.
Yeah, here's the verse.
I know it's not a problem yet. You showed me that it's hard to get.
Yeah. I got a chorus as well. Alright. I couldn't sing that part actually, so I had to pitch up the whole thing. Alright, so I'm gonna get into Pro Tools and show you how I process my vocals. Okay. There should be some awesome effects on this. Okay. Something's wrong. Oh, it's asking for a donation, that's why. Okay, let me just get in here and fix it. I can't talk when this thing is like this. Okay, let's try restarting this. Okay. Banana. There's actually a better effect. Let me see. My favorite effect is like, oh, is that better? No, it's not. Okay. I love this. Let me do. What is this one on? Okay, that does. Oh, that works, but not well. Okay, it's still happening. Why? It's not good. That's not what? I don't know how to fix it. Okay. Whoa. What's happening? Hello? Hello? Uh, 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 uh. I'm so confused. I'll figure it out. Sorry, just give me a second. All right. Is that better? I just wanted to show you how I process my vocals. I put a compressor on it. Something like whatever like the quietest part of the vocals is. Like let's say it's right here. I'll start it there. And then whatever the loudest stuff should get squashed here. So it's all the same, but not too much. And then short attack, something like that, and a short release. And then I'll probably use that plus dynamic EQ, which I love. And this one's cool because you can, I don't know if anybody else is, I mean, everyone, not everyone, a good amount of people might know this. But for high end, it's really nice because I find even like a bright microphone, you can boost. You won't hear anything changing because the audio is messed up, but probably boost like this stuff or use even the shelves on this program aren't great, so I'll just use this probably. And then you just want like a de-esser basically with a short attack so nothing's coming through. Maybe 1 or 0. And then for the most part, that you can affect the threshold so like it's only catching the tss, and otherwise it's making the vocals brighter. I'll put a, I wish you guys could hear this. Maybe I can fix this. Testing. Nope. I don't know what happened. It was working fine. I didn't change anything. Maybe the sample rate changed. I can't even change it. Weird. What could I do? Can you hear me? Is it working? Hello, 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 hello.
No.
What?
Oh, yes.
It's working now, right?
Yes.
And I think it's with the processing that I'm putting on it. Okay, so la 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 la. La 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 la. Perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. The bomb has been planted. Sorry. All right, so compressor. That's not the best compressor. Cha 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 cha. Just forget about the compressor. Here's this guy. So ha hello hello hello. It's so hard to test vocals. Let me sing a little. I don't want to sing. Oh boy. What am I gonna do? Ha ha. All right, I'll just keep going. This is not a great tutorial. High pass, probably on like.
There's a delay.
Yeah, I know. It's part of the deal. I'll turn this off. Hello? Okay, it's working now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was saying to nobody, when I talk, there's all these grinding frequencies here. I think it's just specific to my voice, but I always take them down and it makes me sound like a soft spoken person. Uh, so that helps a lot with vocals. And if I'm singing softly and I don't have this, then it won't cut them out. So something like that. And then the last thing, which you guys won't be able to hear, but I'll put a small room reverb on and at 100% and just figure out where I want the vocals to be kind of placed. And then I'll mix that in and it'll just make the vocals sound less like they're stuck right in between your eyeballs and more like it's occupying some kind of space. Just so, like it's so subtle, but it kind of thickens the. I'd say I might cut even higher than this sometimes. This is the big one, which helps a lot. And then other than that, I don't really do anything. Maybe reverb. I think what's happening is my computer got too hot to handle all the stuff I was running and just started throttling. Like Ableton is doing nothing right now and it's at 30% CPU. It's ridiculous. I just bought the Air plugins for Grim Parrot because I didn't get him anything for Christmas. No, it's VST. You can see it has a little VST thing. They made it all VST. And audio units they have as well. I don't want to open up Task Manager on stream. I feel like there's some kind of reason why you shouldn't do that. Okay, system interrupts. Does anybody know computers and know what system interrupts is? Because it's at 30%. Yeah, I'm in desperate need of a capture card. All right, I got OBS and Ableton set to high. Wonder if that'll make a difference. La la la. Okay. It's just I figured out recently that the laptop that I have, if it gets too hot, it just throttles everything. I just need an ice pack or something for it. It gets so hot, it's ridiculous. We played one time in Arizona, and we played in the sun, and I don't know how it survived an hour in the sun, running the whole show. It was 40 degrees. There's a video of it on YouTube, I think. Yeah, I thought the XPS was a good laptop, but it's not. There's so many weird problems. When I plug in my headphones, it sends two deafening clicks that I can't turn down as it connects, like as it changes the output to the headphone. That'd be cool. I don't know what I'd be funding though. Oh, maybe a new computer. That'd be awesome if that actually worked. I wonder if I can even run anything in Ableton right now. I buy I don't buy a lot of stuff, but I bought a lot of stuff for the live show. We needed a bunch of stuff. Like I had to buy a drum kit and audio interfaces and lanterns and stuff. Okay. We have a question about chords. I'm going to get that one. Chords more interesting. Let's see. All right. No, you can't hear it. I need to set Vox and go on. So you can basically add as many notes to a chord as you want it to be interesting or different. Like this chord has this scale. So you could add any of those notes. This would be like classic one, like major 7th, dominant 7th, 6th. Then you have a sus4, where you turn the 3rd note into the 4th one. And then you have this one. Then you can spread them out. So I'm not doing a great job of explaining this, but even with these 4 notes, you can take 2 of them and put them on a different part of the piano. That's not a great inversion, but let me take a more complex chord. So let's do this one. This is, which is just a more complicated version of. But then I could take these 2 notes and put them up here. And now it's a lot more cool. And then you could change the bass note. I like chords where the 5th is the bass note. So if you have like, the 5th is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you could put that on the bottom as the bass note. And for a lot of chords, it sounds really cool like that. What else? My favorite chords are stuff like this. And I guess just practice playing like random stuff until you find stuff you like. And you can change that into any. But yeah, playing random stuff helps. It does. Like, if I were to just play random notes, it's hard to play truly random. A cool way of making chords too is taking, let's say, a simple chord like this and just playing some random bass note on it. Some cool ones I like. Just a major chord on top of the bass note, a whole tone before it. Mixing tips. I do mix while I work, and so one thing that helps is just pick one sound to start with that you feel like is a good thing to build off of, like kind of the foundation of the song. And then just add one more sound with it and get those to work with each other, and kind of add just solo more and more tracks in the order that you think is like important. That helps when I'm mixing. Then you can kind of like create a little story. So like if you want to paint emotion, like if you're mixing drums, maybe you have like a kick, snare, and a hat, kick, hat, and a snare. And so maybe you want like a motion that's kind of like in a triangle. And so you can kind of build that story and then work off of that. Listening to Boards of Canada songs in the dark, I kind of realized how important that is. And it's so minimal, but they'll just like have a couple sounds working together in this kind of weird story-like way, like some kind of sound that's just, you can tell only if you're listening in the dark that it's spinning somehow, just in a small region. And it'll cut out when like a sound comes in from this side. If I loaded the XYZ project file, I feel like my computer would just die. I could give it a shot. I wonder if I've opened Pro Tools on stream before. I keep asthmaing my facial hair in the stream. Let me move this extra stuff over to one place. And I don't think I'm using this right now, so. I'm so scared of this thing. Beginning of XYZ, that took a long time. I wanted it to sound like a tree growing from a seed into a full tree. I wonder how many people actually got that or not. I used just a bunch of free sound recordings of people stretching leather and what else? Stretching leather, gravel. There's a guy that took a branch and just shook it, and it was like in a really nice stereo recording. So I just mixed them all together, repitched them, and tried to get it to sound like what I wanted to. This was a stupid idea trying to open this. The other day I tried to use Pro Tools. Not the other day, a while ago. I had to use Pro Tools for this project. And it is so annoying. It crashes and there's no backup. And if there is a backup, you try to open it and it says like there's a problem with the file. It's so annoying. It's the worst. I had this moment where I was working on Violet Altura's and the program shut down, and I was like not too worried about it because it saves backups, but somehow backups had turned off and I lost the entire song. And so I had to make it from scratch, just with the memory of what I had made. Here's the HD version of the XYZ cover that I never shared. It's so HD. I ended up taking a picture with it with my phone and then changing the color and stuff. I wanted to look more like an old DVD or something. If you look up this, that's what I copied. I don't know if I spelled that wrong. Let me check on my MacBook. Yeah, that's right. So can I can't paste an image into here. There we go. That's what I was copying. I went to Value Village, and which is, what's the name in the US? It's called Winners or something. No, not Winners. Savers. And because I didn't want to buy all these clothes, I didn't have a Gap sweater like that, so we just went into the change room of the thrift store and took these pictures. Yeah. I didn't realize I could show stuff that's on my computer like this. Here's another one. I'm switching back and forth just in case there's stuff on my computer I don't want to show everyone in the world. Oops. Here's an old picture of me and Tess. I don't have any really good stuff on here, but I saw that one. And I shared this one on Instagram, but maybe no one saw it. But I think this is so funny. Before I had the artwork for Face the Night, I just had to make it myself, just like as a rough draft of what I wanted it to look like. And then my friend Catherine drew the final version. It seems like a lot of you didn't see it. What the intermediate versions were like. But I have a bunch of pictures of like different stages of the drawing. Yeah. All right. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Like, yeah, SoundCloud is dead. It's crazy. I kind of had a big panicky moment when I had uploaded a track after a while onto SoundCloud and it just tanked. I was like, either my career's completely dead or SoundCloud is. I just was kind of concerned. The artwork was done by this guy named Al Runt, and he's a street artist who's been around forever in Toronto. And yeah, I reached out. He did Crybird artwork as well. That's the scariest thing about SoundCloud being dead now is that there are people still just getting into production, and I don't really think they have a chance anymore. It's kind of sad. I hope there's a new site that kind of does a good job, because Spotify doesn't really have the right platform for smaller acts getting bigger. There's no real like share options I've seen a couple things like on Sound or on Spotify where it was like this big awesome song, and then if you looked up the artist, he was almost non-existent. Like he'd just hit a good song, and Spotify's algorithms and curation had like basically gotten the track what it deserved. But without comments and sharing and reposts and stuff like that, it's just a terribly sad time to try and get into production. I'm so glad that I started early enough that I just kind of got out before it died, because even now I'm struggling to get the same amount of plays on my songs. Yeah. Spotify's overall reach is going up on everything, and you can kind of see it like on the graphs that I have. The just the daily plays that I get, no matter if I release music or not, is kind of just steadily increasing. SoundCloud died. I forget what it was. There's just a bunch of like, one thing they did was they put reposts in the mainstream, which was a bad idea. I think at one time there was a repost tab and like a feed tab. And after they did that, it took a big hit. Then obviously it got like really into copyright strikes, really into advertising, and then it just kind of died because of that. And there's not like, it was just a combination of big record labels ruining it. And they can't seem to get a handle on all the bot accounts. It's crazy to imagine an entire company doing such a bad job. Like there's got to be like one person that works there that's like, hey guys, why don't we just upload the site like it was in 2012? But yeah, they can't exactly do that because back then you could pretty much upload anything and they didn't really care. Did they downgrade it to 64 kilobytes a second? There's no way it's that low. That'd be unlistenable. I remember too, there was a big story that they fired like 80% of their employees or something. Luckily, I really like Spotify. There's kind of a personal vibe to it, especially like when you have an artist page, and like the submission process now is kind of cool. Like, I don't know, it just feels like they're pretty involved and not crazy. That's amazing. If anybody doesn't know, you can go into Spotify settings and set your streaming quality to 320. I think it's usually at 160, but you can set it. And the other thing you can set is the streaming volume. So one thing I learned recently when I was mastering some new stuff was Spotify turns the absolute loudest thing that you upload, it turns it down 14 decibels. And anything quieter than 14 decibels, quieter than the loudest thing you could upload, gets kind of limited up to that. And so what I did when I was mastering was I used this website where you can upload stuff and it'll tell you how much Spotify will turn down your stuff. And so the next stuff that comes out, like Streamer and Face of the Night, they both have really, really quiet masters, but it's set right at the point where Spotify doesn't change the volume at all and plays it exactly how I upload. Whereas if I uploaded a really loud track, which I'm used to doing, and I definitely could have pushed the limiters more without having any quality, but it's called loudness. Just look up loudness penalty Yeah, so I just kept on like adjusting the masters until it said that Spotify wouldn't change it. They do that because people are uploading really loud music, and then some people are just trying to upload classical music. And if you're playing Spotify on shuffle after listening to a really quiet song, it could just blast you with a Drake song and kill you. So they set everything at the same. They use an algorithm to determine how loud your song is, and they use software that Apple made called Replay Gain. The cool thing is now that they're doing this, the last like stuff from who was it? It might have been Drake. It was like a big rapper. Their music wasn't loud at all. Like it still sounded loud, but you obviously had to turn up your speakers. Yeah, I know the Tennyson thing on Apple Music. It's just terrible, and I can't get XYZ on Spotify. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so Spotify's completely killed the loudness war now. So many albums are coming out that are basically not limited. All right, I've been talking for a while. I feel weird. Yeah, we have, I don't know what we're doing, but we're using some kind of distributor to get the music on Spotify. I never had fun in SoundCloud. Like the only time I commented was when I first started. I was like trying to get some kind of play, so I just comment on anything like cool. I think everyone was doing that. Our show should be pretty long for these next tours because we have so much new stuff that we're learning and not really any songs that we want to cut. So it could be like more than 90 minutes. Depending on where we play, we might have to be shorter than that. Oh yeah, and that's funny that you went through my SoundCloud likes. It was just random, and maybe the last like 20 that I liked were legitimate, but there was a time when I was just going through and spamming. I remember when I used to get messages saying that I had unfollowed and followed too many people. We never learned Bon Appetit. It just didn't do well enough on SoundCloud. I kind of got depressed about it. I thought it was better than Tomatoland, but people have spoken. That's true, but I also came to realize that Tomatoland is still better. It's more genuine. I really like the lyrics in the last section of Bon Appetit. I thought that was clever. I don't know how I did it, but I thought that was so funny, and like the way it's yelled basically. It sounds so fun, but the imagery is so dark. I have more songs like that. I just don't put them anywhere. I just found a bunch of stuff like searching on my computer, my old project files. There's a bunch of stuff that's like pretty crazy. I don't know if this is playing or not. No, it's not, is it?
No.
made this one day at a coffee shop, and then I'll tell the story first. Basically had just started AO, and that was the first song on the EP besides Body Language that I had. And then one day I was on my way to the Los Angeles airport, and I decided to open it in a taxi ride, and I had this Western Digital hard drive with everything on it, and we hit a bump and the whole hard drive died, and I spent like $500 to get the hard drive repaired. And I watched the guy. I was too scared to plug it in because I'd read that like the more you leave it plugged in, the more like it just gets more and more messed up. And so this guy basically plugged my hard drive in and used this software to like pull the files off because it wouldn't actually open in Explorer. And I saw his desktop, and he had like icons full desktop of icons of all freeware that he had been using basically. And he charged me $500. And I was so desperate to get back the files and see what I'd lost and what I didn't lose. And somehow, the last thing I was working on was like one of the only things that wasn't destroyed. And this is one of the songs that was lost. So, but there's something really weird about this song. I don't know how loud to make it, by the way. Is that too loud? That's Tess laughing, by the way. You ready? Yeah, I was never too into it, but like losing it off my hard drive. Oh, did I just get a subscriber? Oh, donation. Oh, thank you. Yeah, losing it off my computer just made it feel more like this special thing that I'd lost. Yeah. I have a bunch of like early stuff. It's weird listening to stuff I made in 2014 because it still has this like charm to it that I just lost making too much music. Like around that time, it was so easy to make something that just had this like really good feeling to it. Now I have to try and work to get it out, but I don't know what that is. That's not what I wanted to play. I don't know where it is. I love this one. I feel like I posted this somewhere, but I don't think I did. This is so weird. Yeah, I don't know. I keep coming back to this and listening to it. The idea was like, I think I had a dream or something where when you die, it just rolls the credits of your life. And you're just like in this disoriented panic state because you just died and you're trying to like figure out why you're still alive. And then the credits start rolling. And there's like all the NPCs from your life. You're like all your friends and family are there and just like clapping while these credits roll. And this is the song that plays. And like, meanwhile, you're just forced to like squash grapes into wine while you're panicking. Everyone's just applauding you, and this is the music's playing. and you're like crying with fear, but you just have to keep squashing the grapes. What else do I have to share? Maybe I shouldn't share everything. Maybe I should leave some stuff for another stream. Where's dupe? I like dupe. This is another song that I lost off the hard drive. Yeah. That's an insane story, man. The reason my voice sounds good is because I sang it. I pitched up the song, sang it, and then pitched down the vocals again. So it's like two semitones of formant lower than it should be. That's just how I did things back then. Like, I just like the way it sounds. So I did fault line and too long and stuff like that, all with pitching down the vocals. It's kind of I just stopped doing it because I started playing live and having to sing in my chipmunk voice. I have a lot of little ideas that I've just been keeping, but I don't think I'll ever finish them. Yeah. All right, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to say goodbye now. And this is good though. Like, I think answering questions like this and trying to have a one-sided conversation is actually fun. So I'll try this again. And maybe I should set up the webcam in a different place. I'm not looking to the side. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I forget what I said. I think Saturday. I don't think I'm. Yeah. So Saturday at what was it? Saturday 4 p.m. Central Time. I don't know if that was the right time zone to use. But yeah, 2 days from now, I'm going to do this again. I'll do another Instagram poll too and ask for some cool ideas because I don't have any. Anybody watching right now that has never watched before? Just curious. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. As long as there's one person. 2 people. That's good that there's a few people watching for the first time. I just felt like I've pretty much plateaued at the amount of people that use Twitch that also listen to Tennyson. All right. If you know anybody that would like to watch this, do spread the word. I'm trying to get more than 60 people to watch because I'm trying to get at least 75 for some like something that you can apply for with Twitch. I don't really know about it too much. If 60 is good, then I'm happy. I mean, there's enough people talking that any more would be kind of annoying. Yeah, I've seen the subreddit. I found out about it when it was pretty popular. not popular, but like there was a lot of people talking on there. That was like, I didn't know about it before that. Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight and go eat something. See you later, and maybe see you on Saturday.